We went to Martin Gerrard to sell our property, and we had gone to other high street estate agents, and we weren't happy with their service. So we contacted Martin Gerrard, who came round, very, very professional, very informative, and we went with them because we felt comfortable. We felt that they were listening to what we wanted. One of the main reasons we were so happy with Martin Gerrard was because of the communication throughout the whole process, from start to finish. I never once had to call up to get information. They were always very proactive in coming to us. And Trayon, who worked with us throughout, was amazing. He made us feel comfortable, even the ups and downs that we had. He, reassured us. He worked with us. He was there to answer any questions that we had. And that's why, as an estate agent, I think if they were all like him, it'd be great. Trust for me was very, very important throughout our sale, because we had been let down by other estate agents. So the trust, I would say, was there from day one. There was never a time that he made us doubt what we were doing or what he had said or the information that we'd received. And also, Martin Gerrard as a whole, even when we called them, or we called Trayon, I would say, and he wasn't available, any other person that picked up the phone was always very, very helpful, always passed the message on to Trayon, and he would always call us back. So for us, the trust was there from day one. We never had to feel that we mistrusted Trayon or Martin Gerrard. The local knowledge of Martin Gerrard was spot on. They knew the area. They knew exactly what the properties would sell for. And the reason I say that is because other estate agents had come in and give us overpriced. They'd overpriced our property. Martin Gerrard knew exactly what it would sell for. And just to check, we had done our own research and they were spot on. And they actually sold it for what they told us it would go for. They marketed it very well. The photos and videos actually done a great job. I actually wasn't sure if it was our house that was going on the market. It was that good. And yeah, they marketed it very well and marketed it to the right people as well. I felt that they were very good value for money. They were kind of average in terms of the percentage. So we didn't feel uncomfortable giving them what the percentage was. I felt they earned it above and beyond, to be quite honest. So yeah, we were very happy with that. We definitely did not feel like a number. It was very, very personable. And I never had to call and go over who we were and what we were selling. He knew exactly what our property was and what we were selling. Very personable. You walked in to the office in Crouch End and they made you very comfortable. Everybody would talk to you. Everybody was, very personable, very approachable. So yeah, I didn't feel that it was a mass-produced kind of estate agents. Yes, they are everywhere, but for me, Crouch End was very, very personable, and they made everybody feel comfortable. For me, yes, they did go above and beyond. There were times where I was having difficulties with my solicitors, the estate agents that we were buying the property from, and even though I know he didn't have to, he did, call and get information or sent an email just to reassure us this was happening or that was happening, and just to know where we were in the chain or where others were in the chain. That helped us because we were getting a bit anxious because our buyer was actually really pushing for us for a completion date. So just going above and beyond by doing that just that one phone call, that one email put us at ease. We did sign up with other estate agents in Crouch End. We were sorely disappointed and we had to leave. With Martin Gerrard, they were consistent throughout from day one. And I'll go back to the communication, just the personable aspect, just caring about us selling our property and even what we were buying. So for me, I'll go back to saying they went above and beyond as far as I'm concerned, especially Trayon. Trayon was amazing. So they stood out above all of the others, and even ones that are supposed to be the higher end, charging a lot more commission. Martin Gerard just blew them out of the water for us. I wish Trey on the very best. He's a lovely, lovely guy. And, you know, I would say Martin Gerard are great to have him. And estate agents like him, they've got it spot on with their staff. Why I agreed to do this, because the experience that we had with Martin Gerard, and more importantly, the experience that we had with Trayon in handling our sale, and even caring about the purchase of our new property, for me, he helped us so much and made the process a lot more easier than it could have been. It could have been a lot worse, but he made that process easier by putting our mind at rest, by basically holding our hands, which was something he didn't really have to do, but he did. And that's where I say he went above and beyond. So for me, I was happy to do this, because I wanted to show or give back, basically, because I felt that he made our process so much easier. 100%. Anybody that I know that's in that area, I send them to Martin Gerard. I do, because I say, if you want an estate agent that is going to be personable and that's going to communicate with you, because that is one of the things that you don't generally find with others, it will be Martin Gerard. And I'm being totally honest, we're now out of London, but if I could get Trayon to do another sale if we moved, I would call him and say, please, could you help us out? I would happily go back to them.